Hi guys, thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Catherine and I tell true stories. Today my story is about, is Kenya in moral decay? One philosopher by the name Friedrich Nietzsche said that the surest way to corrupt a youth is by instructing him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think different. What do I mean by this? Instructing can as well be just ignoring the youth. And when you ignore the youth, of course, the influence will be by their peer pressure. They will act like the people who think like them. And that's none other than their age mates, their peer pressure, who come from different backgrounds. So why am I saying that there is moral decay in Kenya? Because there are a lot of murders amongst the youth. Long ago, not long ago really, there was the only people who had the privilege of killing each other. Why am I even saying the privilege? Those people with the audacity of killing each other were the presidents, because they had power and of course corruption and greed, and they had the audacity to kill anyone who was their threat in the power. But now in Kenya, everyone is killing everyone. And these are the millennials and the generation Z. The generation Y are the millennials. The millennials, these people born in the, can I say, in the 80s, in the mid 80s to the 90s. And then the generation Z born in the late 80s and the 90s. This is the group of people killing each other. Who are their parents? The generation that is in the age of 40s and early 50s are their parents. The generation X are the parents of the generation Y and generation Z. So can we say that the generation X parenting has failed? Because now it is the internet that is directing the youth. The parents have left everything to the internet. When they are talking, when they are having their meals, they are on the internet. When they are in the house, they are on the internet. You can enter a house and you'll not know that there is somebody there until there is a blackout. Then everybody will come out because there is no more Wi-Fi. And when they come out, they're like strangers to each other because they don't know each other, but they know the internet. The parents are busy making money, either making, because everything now is online. They're busy making money online. And the kids are busy online and supervised, going onto the sites that will make them famous, like Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. And you know who's on these sites also trying to be famous? We have other parents who are trying to be famous and in a nasty way. People like Nyako. This is a vulgar spoken woman that has a lot of followers on TikTok, because these are now the people that the youth are admiring, and you should hear how they talk. Another one is, what is the name of this lady? There is Nyako, and there is this other musician also. The one who has many marriages every now and then. You know her. Now these are the people that the youth are watching, insulting each other online and getting more views. And the youth will learn that the more you insult each other online, the more you get views. These are parents with kids. It is very, I don't know. Long ago, when a university student will insult a president or a member of parliament, they had to take asylum because they knew this was a very big crime. You insulted somebody who is in a government or parliament, and this is, of course, somebody who's older than you. But now the insulting is here and there, up and down, east and west, north and south. And the insulters will still stick around to show who can insult who more than who. And now this flashing on social media with properties that don't even belong to them, borrowed items, are making other ladies think that these things actually belong to these ladies who are flaunting them, or they actually don't know how these things were acquired. Not knowing that these ladies who are flaunting their flashy cars or businesses probably did not even work for them. Of course, they will tell you that I have worked hard and attained this. But if you go deeper into the pictures, these people at the background have done some prostitution to get these properties they're having. Of course, there are some few hardworking ones who get their properties genuinely, but most of them are admiring these socialites who are, having some people called the sponsors. And so most of the university students are striving so hard to get a sponsor. A sponsor is like an older parent of somebody who will be giving you money in exchange of your body. Now, this is what most of the university students are doing and ending up being murdered for one reason or another. Now, for example, let me just mention to you some of these ladies who are involved in, body selling and ended up being murdered, or something to do with moral issues that ended up having them killed. Not saying that they're supposed to be killed. The people who are killing also have moral decay because it's either poor parenting, that they don't value any human anymore. There's no more humanity because they've grown up online as their parent. The internet is their parent. Google is their parent. Wi-Fi is their parent or grandmother, whatever. So we have for example, one lady by the name Sharon Otieno. This Sharon Otieno very well knew that the man she was moving around was a married man, but because he had a lot of money, she was in a university studying a degree. She was married in 2018. Her body was found in a forest, dumped there, and she was 7 months pregnant, and she had been strangled and a few stabs here and there. She was pregnant. We don't know why she was killed. Probably maybe she was using her pregnancy as a blackmail to the man who impregnated her. Or she was killed by the wife of the man. We don't know. But this was just because of money. Flashy things, flashy phones. I want to show off. Who cares actually? Nobody cares. Everybody has their own issues that even if you have a flashy phone, who cares? Probably your other millennials who are uneducated. And we cannot actually blame it totally on the internet because we have kids who have also grown up with the internet, but they're well behaved. So I can say it's more on the poor parenting. And then we blame it on the economy of Kenya. What has the economy of Kenya got to do with you selling your body? Aren't there all the other Kenyan women who are not selling their bodies in the same economy of Kenya? Some of them even have enough money, but just for the sake of competition, to outshine another one, They go to the extent of selling their. I was watching another channel of a guy who was talking of the sites that the Kenyan ladies are selling themselves. Many, many sites, as in, click on this site, you'll find women from every county selling themselves, and he was calling them. And funny enough, he fixes a date with them, and they just agree. They don't even know who is this. I'm coming at 10 o'clock. How much is it, like this and like this? And they tell him the price. Give. And they give him their direction. And that's how they get killed. You're just exposing yourself to a stranger just because you want extra money. Not extra. Maybe, I think extra because most of them are actually working with houses. That was the story of Sharon. Then another one. These are just a few of them. Ivy Wangeshi, a university medical student, just one of the doctors. We're short of doctors in Kenya. One of them was killed in April 9th, 2019, by her so-called boyfriend, or at least he thought he was a boyfriend. He killed her because he used to send money to her. She wants money, and when you look at her, she's well off. I mean, she could ask her parents for the money, but because she wants to be higher than the others, she had to ask for the money from the boyfriend, her ATM, and spend it on the other boyfriend in the university. He killed her. Even him, he lacked morals. How do you just kill somebody? And it was not murder out of passion. It was not manslaughter. He went and purchased an axe and headed to the university referral hospital. That was one of the ladies lost in a murder because of money. Then there was another one called Monica. Monica Kimani was killed by a guy called Joseph Irungu by the name Joey. He was arrested and charged after 6 years for murder. He's looking for money. He wants easy money. This is the generation of the millennials. They want easy money, laziness, things to come very fast, instant, like a microwave. Just order for food. You don't want to cook. This is the millennials. Laziness is one of them. Unnecessary competitions. So Joey Irungu murdered Monica Kimani. I don't know what he was doing in her house anyway, but he slit her throat after tying her hands. I don't know how he tied her hands. What was happening before he tied her hands? Because if you wanted to slice her, you could have just actually sliced her without having to tie her hands. So something could have been happening before he sliced her throat. Then we have another one, Scarlett Wahoo. On the 3rd of January 2024, she was murdered in an Airbnb by a man that she was going to sleep with so that he gives her money. This lady was from a well-to-do family. So she just wanted extra money because she has seen other socialites and she was trying to be like them, So people are looking, the kids are looking onto the internet of who, so that they see who to admire, and they're copying them because nobody on the outside is directing them. Everybody is online. So is it the internet that is causing social decay in Kenya? And as I said, I don't think so, because there's so many families with the internet, but they have upright people. So it could be poor parenting and not the internet, or both. Then we have Rita Waeni, murdered by a Nigerian guy. Another one coming to look for quick money all the way from Nigeria to look for body organs to go, and he doesn't want to work hard because chopping somebody is just a matter of a few seconds and you're done than working for a month to get that same amount of money. This one, just chop. Quick things, So these are the things that are causing the social decay in Kenya. The internet, you want to be like somebody else. You're so hooked to the internet, trying to get so many views, copying your other socialites who have made so many views by insulting people, or just being gay, because now being gay looks like a fashion. You're not gay, but you want to be gay until you become gay. So I'm wondering, is this economy decay in Kenya due to the internet, caused by the internet, or poor parenting? I can say it's one anyway, because if you're tuned to the internet 24/7, then you have poor parenting. Nobody's supervising you. But then another thing is, these kids are not with the parents all the time. So who are we to blame? Is it the economy of Kenya? If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. And thanks to the new subscribers. Ciao.